Shalom and welcome to this premium channel, brother T L Juvet. Please, if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, make sure that you hit that subscription button and also turn on the notification bell so that you get to be alerted when we release new videos. God bless you. Now, having said that, today I just want to share with you, though it's not going to be financial advice, I just want to share with you a couple of different spaces in the cryptocurrency industry where I believe that most of the gains that are going to be coming up in the next bull run are going to be within that space, so that you can take advantage of the space, slim down your research on different cryptocurrencies, and know this: the best time to get into cryptocurrencies or whatever investment that you're going to be getting in is when those prices are low. Unfortunately, psychologically, most of the times when prices fall, people tend to go out, and when prices high, people tend to buy. But you want to be doing the opposite. So prices are down and the risk is low right now. Before I get into that, something just happened to bog my mind, and I just want to also share that with you. We are currently doing some restructuring on the at the foundation level. We're trying to make things much more better to increase our performance and also accommodate growth. Okay, that's why I haven't really been active on updating or uploading new videos. Just bear with me. I was on this particular website because I was just trying to look at some of the people who are doing what we do in large scale, so that I can get a better perspective. Now, I was on this particular website, Christ Embassy, the church that is being led by Pastor Chris Oyo Yahilome, and I saw something which was really mind-boggling. On that website, in 2022, they recorded having shared 700 million meals and also basics to the needy. And it really kind of inspired me to the point that I just had to share it. Apart from inspiring me, it also gave me, should I say, a perspective that there are things which are big that we should be looking at. And I believe that with the world transfer that is coming, those are some of the things that we are going to be jumping in. I just can't wait for that. Also, on the same website, they have budgeted and forecasted reaching 1 billion meals. I don't know if you can factor that into your imagination. It is, I just said, what a dream. Okay, it is really big, and like I said, I just couldn't help but share that. I believe that is also going to inspire somebody out there to know that it is important that you have those big visions, make room for them to accommodate them, because God, as you believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, is going to be providing you with the means to get that. Back to the core of why I'm doing this video. There are different spaces within the cryptocurrency industry which I'm going to be talking about, not detailedly, just briefly. Okay, just give you some pointers. The first one is the tokenization space. Okay, asset tokenization space. Now, this is actually onboarding real life assets on in digital form. Okay, such as houses, it could be luxury cars, whatsoever it is, it could be tokenized. It's a space that I believe that is going to gain much more traction as the days go by or as time passes. You want to keep an eye on the projects that are within that ecosystem. Now, the second one that you want to look at is the metaverse. Okay, metaverse and AI. These are futuristic sectors, and those projects which are within this space are definitely going to be a major, be experiencing a major boom. Then you also have interoperability. Okay, cryptocurrency projects like Link, okay, because you have these different networks, and before I even go into interoperability, I'm going to talk about the networks, different networks. Okay, for every cryptocurrency project to operate, there's got to be the underlying infrastructure, such as, which is a network such as Ethereum, and you have the beacon, I think beacon chain for Binance, and so on and so forth. There are several of them, but these permit different cryptocurrency or projects to actually be executable. Okay, so you want to look, without them, there's going to be definitely no cryptocurrency working out there. So you want to look into that space and make sure that you allocate part of your portfolio to that. Then you also have interoperability that I was talking about, because these different networks can communicate within themselves but not outside themselves, most of them. So it is important that we have such a thing as a bridge. Okay, those projects that act as bridges to help different networks to communicate with different networks. That's also something that you want to be looking at, such as something such as Link is one of them. Then you also have the ISO 2022. It is a major play, particularly in the finance industry. Okay, so you really want to also keep an eye on that. You have coins such as XDC, XLM, XRP, and IOTA, Algorand, and so on and so forth. There are a couple of them, not really that much. Okay, they are projects that are ISO 2022 compliant. You want to also keep an eye on that. Then you have another important space, which is wallets. It is very important. In time to come, we might even see major banks releasing their own wallets. Why? Because we have seen wallets acting, offering services much more like banks, and is gaining main traction, particularly with the interest rates that they offer, and so on and so forth. So it is something that is major. You have things like the Trust Wallet that do have their own token. You want to really keep an eye on that. Then the last one I'm going to be talking about is supply chain management blockchains. You also want to keep an eye on that. These are different sectors that I believe that are going to have a major boom in the next cryptocurrency bull run. Now, hear me out. I was on a video conference, I'll call it, on video conference, and I heard this expert saying some crazy stuff about cryptocurrency. It's going to fall, it's going to do this, Bitcoin. In fact, I was talking to one other person who happens to be an expert. He says that Bitcoin is not going to hit any all-time high. Again, that was the end of Bitcoin. I'm not out there to begin to argue with A or B or C or no. I'm not for that. Apart from the fact that God has said these things to me, which is the major reason why I get into some of these projects. Listen, recently we just saw BlackRock. Okay, for those of you who are in the space that do know who BlackRock is, one of the largest asset managers in the world, $10 trillion. We just saw BlackRock filing for a spot ETF for Bitcoin. Okay, if you want to know their approval rating, it is a 575 against 1. That's what I saw. That's to say that if they've done 576 filings, they've had 575 approved and just 1 has been rejected. And now they're doing a Bitcoin spot ETF. Why is this an important information for us? Fidelity is also doing the same. Okay, these are major players in the United States. Why is this information important to us? One of the main reasons why you have cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, and all not having yet gained mainstream traction in the way that it's supposed to is because of the technicalities that are involved. You have the risk involved in losing your coin because you've lost a password, preserving your cryptocurrencies, whether on centralized exchange, decentralized exchanges, cold storage, hot storage, and all of that. Most at times it is a lot to digest for a lot of the people that are in mainstream finance. And apart from that, you have, because of no regulation clarity, you have many of these companies who are scared to really get involved. Okay, but something like the spot BTF eliminates a lot of these technicalities. Okay, so we're going to see finance easily flow into cryptocurrency space, just like it's a traditional form of investing, and you're going to see the grandmas and the grandpas that can easily jump into it. It's not just going to be a thing for the younger generation, but it's going to gain mainstream. Okay, and I also saw Fidelity, as well as 2 other major financial institutions in the United States that have actually filed in. In fact, they've created a cryptocurrency exchange, EDX or so, yeah. And all of this is just to let you know that you have traditional finance that is onboarding. There is a saying, okay, that says that when the retail investor misses the boat, they've missed it. But when you have these institutional investors, the big guns, when they miss that boat, they call it back and then they get into that boat and have it go. I believe that what we've been seeing with the recent performances of the market, the large drawbacks and drawdowns that we've been seeing, It's some kind of manipulation in order for these big guns to actually catch up. And once they gain that position, trust me, you're going to be seeing gains that you may not have believed that they are going to be coming in. Please, what I've said is not financial advice, but it is enough for you to also help streamline down your research that you'll be doing. You will be doing concerning investing in the cryptocurrency space for the next bull run. The risk reward ratio right now is at its finest. Okay, no one can always call the exact bottoms or the exact tops unless it is God's word that is coming in. I believe right now the markets are in a position to secure more financial gains than possible losses. That's going to be it for today, guys. I will keep bringing you the updates concerning whatever the Lord is sharing with me, and also what we're doing right now, the foundation. For those of you that have been asking me about partnership, that's something that we're working on so that it can enable you to subscribe. And if you want to have those monthly recurring donations coming in, we will be very happy to receive that. It's going to enable us to do a lot much more than we are doing right now. That's going to be it. God bless you. See you next time. Bye bye.